Hi, this is Juliana. Welcome to Mondays for Moms. This is a weekly video series that I'm trying to start up. This is my second one. If you're interested in seeing the first one, I will link it down below. But today we are going to talk about my personal 5 favorite items that help save me a little bit. So I have 2 kids. One is 4, one just turned 2 yesterday, and I said that right? 2? I have 2. I have 2 dogs, they don't count. And so I just wanted to share some things that I have found through my parenting journey and that I've witnessed through being a preschool teacher for 7 years prior to being a mom. And I just want to share some things that I personally really like to use, and maybe you've never heard of them, or maybe you've heard of them and never tried them, but I thought I'd share what I've learned with you guys. And if you want to share your 5 favorite tips, I would super appreciate that too, because I'm always looking for new fun things. So let's start with number 1, wipes. I use wipes for everything. They are everywhere. There's one in each of my kids' room. We keep one by the dining room table. We keep them in the bathrooms. I have one that stays in the garage where I work because I use them for my working stuff too, for reselling. I also use wipes for a lot of things. And I'm just in the habit of using baby wipes because there's nothing, no chemicals or anything in them, obviously, otherwise we wouldn't be using them on babies' bottoms. And so I use them for everything. We have one in each of our cars. I leave some at my in-laws' house. I keep some in our to-go bag. They're everywhere. So yes. I get the Costco brand ones because it varies. I think lately it's been like $18.99, which is really strange. But usually it's about $20 for a box of, oh my gosh, I can't even think of it. Like 9 of these packs, I think. And they last me a long time. So you may not need that many if you don't have young kids. We still have one in diapers, but we use them for faces and hands. We use them at the dinner table in place of napkins if it's a really messy meal. Like, I love wipes. I love them. The second thing, Color Wonder. Okay, if you have not heard of Color Wonder, first of all, these books, they come in they have just plain white pages so they can write and draw their own pictures. They have coloring books with their favorite characters. They have just generic coloring books as well. And these colors, they come in different colors, and there's all different shades. You can buy like huge packs of them, and they can color them in, and if they color on anything else, it doesn't show up. It doesn't on walls, furniture, themselves, you name it. Like, it does not leave a mess, which is, as a parent, I'm sure you know, amazing. The other really cool thing about this is that they also have paints that are the same thing. The kids just dip it in like the little, like the color by number, how they come with those little individual color by number, said that right? Wow, I'm losing it today. They have those individual little cups that are different colors. They have the same thing for Color Wonder with like the color stickered on the top of them, and they just dip it in and they can paint in the Color Wonder books, on the plain Color Wonder pages, any of that stuff. And again, it won't get on their furniture, on them, on the walls. It won't anywhere but the paper. They also have stamps. I think that's it. I think that's all they have, but they're amazing because, again, this is something we keep in our to-go bag. When we travel, we use these like on airplanes and airports because I'm not worried about them getting it everywhere. You can find them almost anywhere. They have them on Amazon. They have them in Fred Meyer. Like, they have these all sorts of places. Yeah, we really like it. And my kids are very into characters. And so when we get a new book with one of their new favorite characters, because it changes weekly, it's all the rage for a hot 2 days. So for 2 days they color nonstop in these. So and it goes back and forth, but my kids really enjoy them. So if you didn't know about them, you should. 360 cups. So we use these at the preschool, and this is all I use with my kids. I don't use traditional sippy cups because I like the idea of them being able to practice tipping the right amount to get the drink that they need, and that's what the 360 cups help with, because there's not, otherwise some kids are worried going from a regular cup to a big kid cup, and this just kind of eases that into not being so scary. They are not leak proof. If your kid throws this on the ground, it is going to leak. If it's sitting sideways for 10 minutes, it's going to leak. It's not going to dump all of it, but it will still leak. That is something to be aware of. But my daughter has been using this for as long as she's been drinking. So obviously when we were doing breast milk and formula, we were doing bottles, but everything other than that, juice, water, milk, we've been using in these. So love these. They come in different sizes. They have smaller ones. They also have handled ones, so when they're learning, like when their little hands can't grip this thing, they have the handle so they can drink like that. So I love these. These are awesome. This is a new favorite of mine. So my son, we took a trip to Disneyland a couple months ago, and my son carried his own stuff the entire time and didn't complain about it. He was excited because he had a backpack, and we got like the Disneyland pins, and he got to put them on his backpack, and it was so cool. Like, he carried his own spare set of clothes. He carried some things for him to do in line in case he got bored. He carried his own snacks. When he bought something, it went into the little backpack. Like, they have different sizes. This one's really small. He also has a larger one too that we were using as his diaper bag for a long time, but that's like Lightning McQueen. But like, we are getting one for my daughter because now she sees him carrying his everywhere and wants to carry hers. But I am all for these because when I go take the kids to the zoo or something, as much as I super love carrying a super heavy backpack with all of their each individual needs, like, it'd be nice to share that with my kids. So giving them a backpack so that they can carry their own things. Like, for some reason my kid is obsessed with bringing binoculars everywhere right now. You want to bring your binoculars? Put them in your backpack. You're going to carry them. Mom's not going to. So I really like this, and it also helps them feel in charge too. So like when my kids go to grandma's, which we do quite often, they like to pack their own bag, and I say, you can bring anything you can fit in your backpack, but you have to carry your backpack. So then it kind of gives them some control too of the situation, where like, oh, maybe I shouldn't bring this huge car because it won't fit in my backpack, and then my backpack will be really heavy. And it's just kind of limited what my kids are willing to bring places as well. So I love these. We're gonna get some, we have like a Buzz and Woody one, we have Paw Patrol, we have Lightning McQueen, and we're gonna get one for my daughter. I don't know what we're gonna do yet. Maybe Trolls, because she's obsessed with Trolls right now. With the new movie coming out, I'm sure they have some of these. But even if your kid is not into characters, they have different colored little backpacks. They have different animal little backpacks. So if they have a favorite color or a favorite animal, or I don't know, maybe they like sparkly ones, they have sparkly ones. Maybe they like polka dots, they have polka dot ones. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a character. We like using the characters because our kids are very character motivated for whatever reason. That was not intended, but I'll take it. So, you know, it works. Okay, my fifth and final thing that I'm going to share with you guys today. I think that it's important to introduce vitamins to kids. I don't actually take vitamins on a regular basis. I should, but I don't. But I do like to make sure that my kids are taking them on a regular basis. It doesn't need to be a lot, but we super love giving our kids gummy vitamins because I'm not gonna lie, I'm really bad at being consistent with things such as vitamins, lotion, stuff like that, brushing their teeth. I try really hard, and we do a really good job of it, but there's some times that I space it. And this is one thing my kids will not forget. If I forget the vitamins, they say, Mom, where's my gummy vitamins? Where's my bears? So they will not forget the vitamins, which is kind of cool because maybe then they'll be better at remembering to do daily habits than I will, or than I am. So yeah, I'm really hopeful for that. But yeah, those were my 5 tips. These are the 5 things that we don't plan on changing up anytime soon. We carry them with us a lot. We don't bring these in the car. There's those little character head drink bottles. I don't remember what they're called. Good to Grow or something, I think. And we leave those in our car because they don't leak as much as these do. And I just leave them in my car. I wash them and then I put them back in my car so that if we go somewhere, like if we're going and we get an item, like we get a drink at McDonald's or something, you know, wherever we go, we get a drink to go. We don't want to be passing the drink back and forth in the car to the kids. So I pour some in the bottles and then they keep their bottles with them. So the same thing for like if we stop at the store and we grab the Gatorade. My daughter is not really able to drink out of a Gatorade bottle by herself, and I don't really want my son doing that while I'm driving, so we keep those in the car too. So I don't have one here to show you, but if you're looking for a car solution for a drinking cup, I totally suggest those, and I do leave them in my car because we don't use them on a regular basis, like in the house. Their grandma does, so they're obsessed with them, but yeah, I think they're pretty cool. So okay, well, thanks for tuning in, guys. Again, I'd love to hear if you have any tips that you use regularly, if you've had bad experience with any of these, if you've had great experiences with any of these. If there was something you would definitely add, let me know, or another brand of an item or anything like that. So thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in to our Mondays Are for Moms. I will keep trying to post these regularly every Monday, and I will see you later.